I pick up the rest of the stuff for senior stuff. I'm getting pull over, and then Kim's doing like the big truck deal with all their stuff, and then the cooler. So I'll let you know everything I got. So if there's anything else anybody wants to put in, you know what I'm saying, something that y'all want to put in, let me know. She should text me.
Thank you for coordinating that.
This week. And I was talking to him, he's like, I told you what was it? Did they realize it was my car? Yeah, right. You're not doing that. Oh, okay. Basketball is fine because I spent the whole half the year there. Will they send? It's kind of understanding. How many girls are there? But they're saying for each individual girl, right? Oh, that's great. Molly has a
When a needle comes out, men just pass out. That's what y'all do.
I don't know. He was talking about it earlier. What's your ruling on the cat? The cat. Nope. It's out. You're done. Forever. Molly's has like one spot. Do a lineup. Oh, sure. Blame it on the equipment. No, I think y'all was wrong with that. This is me. I don't have to.
Ready? I appreciate it. It's going to take you a second.
That'll start. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, she's only in hopes that he did say the top woman.
No, Daddy was busy. We're not here to babysit. If Mommy's mom comes, she has a whole thing full of stuff she carries.
I'll check with her.
Yeah, I can't put my aunt down there. Nope. I'd put her in.
Do y'all have a trainer that's usually here?
Hey, Reed.
I probably won't sit down in there.
I had to get hit by like a bee or a wasp. It's kind of puffed up. I didn't know. Do you? Yeah, I just need one. I don't want her to take much when she gets loose, but just so that it doesn't.
Who is it, your picture?
I don't sit by the
14, Layla's starting on the phone. No, thank you so much.
In a minute.
Hey,
To go up there and
one of their nice Panthers. Go get one. I'll bring it.
She was just looking for a little bag or something to put her ice in.
It wasn't bad, though. It wasn't bad. Bad little drive.
He's got a bunch.
Next round. You get help about Tuesday.
Shared one.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Won't be here before. We are going to
That's okay. What I love is that we buy, with Riley, we buy all kinds of different This is like free.
I'll bring it right next week. Thank you.
No problem.
I'm listening.
Where you from? Have you Centerfield TV?
Their team's doing 1 o'clock today. Their team's doing pretty good this year. He usually don't get called during the week. Yeah. Do Monday.
Softball greetings, Panther fans, from right here at the Heber Spring Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position as your Lady Panthers are on the diamond today to take on the Maumelle Lady Hornets. Maumelle comes in 11-6 overall on the season and 6-2 in 5A Central Conference play. Your Lady Panthers come in 7-6 overall in the season, 2-2 in 4A5 division play. Taylor Parker will be on the mound today for your Panthers, your Lady Panthers. Leading off for the Maumelle Lady Hornets is Layla Ward, wearing jersey number 14 today. Let's go down the lineup for your Lady Panthers. Batting first and playing center field, Riley Birmingham. Batting second, pitching, Taylor Parker. Batting third, playing catcher, Maya Foster. Batting fourth, playing shortstop is Madison Clemens today. Batting in the 5 hole and playing first base, Jade Adamson. Playing in the 6 hole, number 20 is Allie Petritis. Number 7, Lakin Shannon. Lakin Shannon is batting in the 7 hole, playing in right field today. Batting 8th is Gracie Parrish, number 40. Batting 9th is Taya Sanders, and she's playing second base. So we are ready for softball here at the Heber Spring Sports Complex as Layla Ward gets ready to step into the batter's box for the Maumelle Lady Hornets. Once again, Taylor Parker in the circle for your Lady Panthers today. And takes the first pitch strike there, does Layla Ward from Parker to start off this game for an 0-1 count. Second pitch from Parker's in the dirt. That will be a ball. Count will go to 1-1. That one's inside, says the umpire. Count will go 2-1 here to Layla Ward. That one's high for a ball. 3-1 count here. And that one's fouled off. Count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here. So full count here to Ward. No outs here for the Lady Hornets, and here comes the payoff pitch. It's inside for a ball, and she will walk down to first. Lady Hornets have a runner at first now with no outs here in the top of the first inning. Number 2, Peyton Hester playing center field for the Lady Hornets. She'll be batting second. The runner on first, and no outs here. Fouls that one off for an 0-1 count. Pitch from Parker, a little low. Count will go to 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. Swing and hits it to Clemens. She steps on the bag at second, fires over to first for the double play. Great job by your Lady Panthers right there. Turning 2 right there for Madison Clemens. That'll be just a straight 6-3 double play. That will bring up the 3-hole hitter. That is number 22, Catherine Keeling. She's the catcher today for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. And she takes a first pitch ball for a 1-0 count here. So 2 outs for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. And that one's right in there for a strike from Parker. Count goes to 1-1. Nice cloudy day for some softball here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Very warm outside. Just a great day. And here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's hit to Taya Sanders at second. She fires over to first, but runner is safe as she kind of had some trouble gathering it there for the Lady Panthers. And runner safe for the Lady Hornets here at first base with 2 outs. And that will bring up number 12, Maggie Groves. She plays third base for the Lady Hornets. No runs still scored here. Runner on first for the Lady Hornets. 2 outs here. And Groves is ready. She steps into the batter's box. And here comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. It's inside. Count goes 1-0. Foster checks on the runner at first. Fires back to Parker in the pitcher circle. Parker gets a sign. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Groves hits that one out to left field. Shortstop going back, and Clemens makes the play on it. Great job by Madison Clemens right there. She makes all 3 outs for your Panthers here as we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. You're watching Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball on 101.9 The Lake. We would like to take this opportunity to thank some of our boosters and sponsors for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. First Electric Cooperative, Centennial Bank, Trinity Church of Heber Springs, Krista Clemens and Bryce Farmer with First Trust Home Loans, Ed LaShawn State Farm Insurance, Hopper Termite Pest Control, First National Bank, Brothers Barbecue, First Security Bank, Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, The River Company, Tim Burr Shelter Insurance, Eagle Pest Management, Baptist Health, for Allen Furniture, Stevenson Oil Company, Red River Dodge, and Jet Fast Motor Brokers. We would like to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream.
Good hands there. Hey, we're in red here. Ready to make play.
All right, so back to action here, Panther fans. In the bottom of the first inning, Riley Birmingham leads it off for your Lady Panthers. Score is 0-0 here in the bottom of the first, and Riley Birmingham takes a first pitch swing and a miss for a strike. Count goes 0-1 here to Birmingham. Offers a bunt, pulls back. That one's outside. Count goes 1-1. That one's low to Birmingham. Count will go to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Birmingham pops that one up, foul. Out of play for a 2-2 count here. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Birmingham. No outs here for your Lady Panthers. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. And that one's high to Birmingham. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Here comes a pitch. And Birmingham takes strike 3. That'll be the first out here for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the first. Taylor Parker gets ready to step into the batter's box now for your Lady Panthers. She's in the circle today. Taylor having a good season for your Lady Panthers. 1 out for Heber Springs. Bottom of the first, and here comes the 0 pitch to Parker. And she swings and misses at a high one for a 0-1 count. Ooh, Parker has to get out of the way of that one. It's inside. Count will go 1-1. Parker hits that one out to the gap. Center fielder coming on for it for Maumelle, and it drops in between center fielder and right fielder. And Parker slides and safely head first at second. She's safe. And Lady Panthers have a runner at second with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Maya Foster getting ready to come to the batter's box for your Lady Panthers. All right, so Parker on second for your Lady Panthers. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Here comes Maya Foster, and that pitch is in there for a strike for an 0-1 count to Foster. Foster fouls that one off. Count will go 0-2 here. Foster fouls that one off. Stays alive, 0-2 count. Clemens on deck for your Lady Panthers. She had some great defensive plays in the top of the first for Heber Springs. comes the 0-2 pitch to Foster, and she pops that one up to the shortstop. She's got it for the Lady Hornets. Runner stays at second. And 2 outs now here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the first inning. Clemens comes to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. See what Madison can do here with 2 outs, and she takes the first pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 count here to Madison. Clemens swings and misses at that one. Count will go 1-1. Swing and a miss there from Clemens. Count will go 2-2 here. 2-2 pitch to Clemens is inside. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Madison Clemens. 2 outs here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the first with a runner on second. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. And here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss there from Clemens, and that'll be the 3rd out here in the bottom of the first. So we will head to the top of the second inning. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle, your Lady Panthers, and the Lady Hornets. We head to the top of the second inning. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball on 101.9 The Lake. Cowboy Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Panther Sports. At Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, they're known for something they best call cowboy courtesy, and that includes giving you the best customer service around. As the 2021 winners of the GM Award for Excellence in Customer Service, we want to show you how hard work and dedication make a difference. Our factory-trained technicians are here to get you back on the road quickly and safely, so come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs or cowboychevygmc.com.
No, you're fine. Go to work. Go, Grace.
You got it, Gracie.
All right, so back to action here in the top of the second inning, and that is Grace Keeling that takes the first pitch. High for a ball and a 1-0 count here, I believe. Bunts that one down to Parker. Parker fields and fires over the first baseman's head. Runner heads to second now. She's in a pickle, but she will be safe headed back to first. So Keeling safe at first for the Lady Hornets with no outs here in the top of the second inning. And that brings up number 3, Grayson Pierce. She's playing in left field today for the Lady Hornets. No outs here for Maumelle here in the top of the second. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. And here comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. And Pierce lays down a bunt. Parker fields it from her pitcher's position and fires over to Adamson at first for the first out. Runner advances to second for the Lady Hornets, so they have a runner at second with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. And that will bring up Peyton Gober, the second baseman for the Lady Hornets today. Takes the first pitch low for a ball, 1-0 count. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes 1-1. Fouls that one off. Count will go to 1-2 here. That one's high. Count will go 2-2. Swing and a miss there for the strikeout of Peyton Gober there for the Lady Hornets. So 2 outs here for Maumelle here in the top of the second inning. And that will bring up Kirsten Steele, the first baseman for the Lady Hornets today. She's wearing jersey number 30. 2 outs here for the Lady Hornets. Here comes the 0 pitch from Parker. And there for a strike for an 0-1 count. Runner still at second for the Lady Hornets. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle here in the top of the second inning. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Parker. Swing and a miss there from Steele. And that will make it an 0-2 count. That one's high. Count will go to 2-2 here. Pardon me, 1-2. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Kirsten Steele. 2 outs for the Lady Hornets in the top of the second with a runner on second. And here comes the 1-2 pitch from Parker. Swing and a miss there from Steele, and that's the 3rd out here for the Lady Hornets. We will head to the bottom of the second inning. Still no score between Heber Springs and Maumelle, your Lady Panthers and the Lady Hornets. We head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball on 101.9 The Lake. Environmental Building Maintenance delivers the most outstanding restoration experience for residents in Panther Nation and Central Arkansas. EBM offers mold remediation, fire restoration, and water mitigation. The EBM team will complete every project with long-lasting results you can rely on. They provide honest services to restore your home back to its pre-damaged condition. For a free estimate, call Brad at 501-206-5007. EBM is a proud sponsor of Heber Springs Panther baseball and softball. All right, so back to action here in the bottom of the second inning, and Adamson fouls that first pitch off for an 0-1 count here. No score between Heber Springs, your Lady Panthers, and the Lady Hornets of Maumelle here in the bottom of the second. 0-1 count here to Adamson, and here comes the 0-1 pitch, and she swings and misses at that second one for an 0-2 count. Adamson fouls that one off. Stays alive with an 0-2 count here. Swing and a miss there from Adamson. And that will be a strikeout for the Lady Hornets. Pardon me, for your Lady Panthers. And that will be the first out here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the second inning. Allie Petritis comes to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. 1 out for Heber Springs. Bottom of the second inning. No score between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Comes the 0 pitch to Petritus. Umpire says it's a strike. 0-1 count here to Petritus. Petritus swings and misses at that one. Count will go to 0-2 here. Layla Ward in the circle today for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. Here comes the 0-1 count. Pardon me. 0-2. That one's hit to the second baseman for Petritus. She fields it and fires over to Steele at first for the Lady Hornets for the second out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up Lakin Shannon to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. 2 outs for Heber Springs in the bottom of the second. Score still 0-0 here. From the Heber Springs Sports Complex, Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Here comes the 0 pitch to Shannon. It's inside for a 1-0 count. That one's in there for a strike. Count will go even, 1-1. That one's high to Shannon. Count will go to 2-1 here. Good contingent of Panther fans here in the bleachers. Lawn chairs right next to the fence. Shannon fires that one out to the left fielder. It's just inside the line, so it'll be fair, and Shannon will be safe with a single over here at first for your Lady Panthers with 2 outs. And that will bring up Gracie Parrish. So 2 outs here for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the second inning. Shannon over at first, and first pitch to Parrish. Swing and a miss for a strike. Count will go 0-1 here. That one's outside to Parrish. Count will go 1-1. Good contingent of Panther fans also on the hill up there next to the scoreboard. See a lot of lawn chairs up there. That one's low to Parrish. Count will go 2-1. Parrish swings and misses. Count will go to 2-2. That one's low. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Gracie Parrish. 2 outs for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the second with a runner on first. Score still 0-0 between the Lady Hornets and your Lady Panthers, and Parrish fouls that one off to stay alive with a full count. Parrish hits that one out to the shortstop, and she gathers it for the third out here in the bottom of the second inning. So still no score between Heber Springs and Maumelle, the Lady Hornets and the Lady Panthers. Still 0-0. We head to the top of the third inning. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball at 101.9 The Lake. Get your vehicle looking its best at Super Splash Car Wash. Check out the all-new ceramic wax at Super Splash Car Wash. The all-new ceramic wax at Super Splash Car Wash protects your paint against harmful contaminants that can cause damage. Try out the brand new vacuums installed and ready for your car or truck's dirt. A clean car says a lot about you, so have the best looking car on the road with the help of Super Splash Car Wash. Go Panthers from the Super Splash Car Wash crew. All right, back to action here in the top of the third inning. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. And number 14, no, that is number 15, Christina Cunningham at the plate for the Lady Hornets, and she strikes out for the first out here in the top of the third. That will bring up Layla Ward for the Lady Hornets, the leadoff hitter. Also in the circle today for Maumelle. Still no score between Heber Springs and the Lady Hornets, and that one's sent out by Ward to the Birmingham at center field. She will gather it and fire into Clemens. Ward is safe with a single over at first for the Lady Hornets with one out here in the top of the third. Brings up number 2, Peyton Hester, to the plate for the Lady Hornets, playing center field. So runner at first for the Lady Hornets, one out here in the top of the third. And that one's hit past Clemens at short and in and past the left fielder's glove. And it's going to roll, and the Lady Hornets are wheeling this runner from first into home, and she is safe. So the Lady Hornets take a 1-0 lead here over your Lady Panthers from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Still one out for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the third. Runner safe at third now for Maumelle. So 1 run scores. Runner advances all the way to third on a triple right there for the Lady Hornets after it got past the left fielder's glove for your Lady Panthers. So 1-0 here for the Lady Hornets. And that one's sent to the third baseman. She fires over to first. They have a play at home, and she's going to be out. She tried to dive back to the plate, but Foster stopped her and tagged her, and that will be the third out here in the top of the third inning. Lady Hornets only score 1 run there, and Lady Panthers stall them defensively as they tried to come home on that one. So great defensive play there by your Lady Panthers, and we will head to the bottom of the third inning. The Maumelle Lady Hornets lead at 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9 The Lake.
You got that.
All right, back to action here in the bottom of the third as number 4, Taya Sanders, gets ready for that first pitch there. Looked like it was a ball, so 1-0 count here to Sanders. 1-0 lead for the Lady Hornets here in the bottom of the third. That one's in there for a strike. So 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and Sanders swings and fouls that one off. Count will go to 1-2. And that one hits Sanders. She'll still walk down to first. The Lady Panthers have a runner at first here with no outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Riley Birmingham comes back to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Layla Ward in the circle for Maumelle, and here comes the 0-0 pitch to Birmingham. Birmingham bunts that one down. Runner advances to second for your Lady Panthers. Birmingham's out at first. So Birmingham does her job as she lays down the sacrifice bunt, and Sanders gets to second safely. Lady Panthers only have one out here in the bottom of the third inning, and that will bring up Taylor Parker to the plate now. Good job by Riley Birmingham laying down that bunt and allowing Sanders to reach safely. That one's low to Parker. Count goes to 1-0. Parker squares the bunt. Swing. Pulls back and then fires away and hits one foul down the line, third base line. And that will even the count at 1-1 here. That one's outside. Count goes 2-1. That one's inside to Parker. Count will go 3-1 here. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Parker. Runner on second. 1 out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the third. Trailing 1-0, and that one is in there for a strike, says the umpire. Count will go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Taylor Parker. Here comes the payoff pitch. Parker fouls that one off, stays alive with a full count. Parker hits that one out to center field, and she grabs it. Fires back to second, but it hits off the second baseman's glove, and that will allow Sanders to get back safely for your Lady Panthers. That was almost dangerous as Sanders went about halfway and had to come back. Parker hit an absolute rocket out to center field. Center fielder was able to make a play on it for the second out here. And Sanders able to get back safely to second after the ball caromed off second baseman's glove. So Foster into the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Fouls that one off for a 0-1 count. And there are 2 outs here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the third. Trailing 1-0 here to Maumelle. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Foster. She pops that one up and out of play. Down the third base line. Foster swings and misses, and that will be the third out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the third. So Lady Panthers threaten with a runner on second, but can't do anything with it as we head to the top of the fourth inning. The Maumelle Lady Hornets lead 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball, a 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, you have all-star games today.
I'm going to take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors and boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Red River Dodge, Stevenson Oil Company, Allen Furniture, Baptist Health, Eco Pest Management, Tim Burr Shelter Insurance, The River Company, Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, First Security Bank, Brothers Barbecue, First National Bank, Hopper Termite Pest Control, Ed LeSean State Farm Insurance, Carissa Clemens and Bryce Farmer with First Trust Home Loans, Trinity Church of Heber Springs, Centennial Bank, and First Electric Cooperative. We want to thank all these Panther baseball and softball boosters for allowing us to bring you today's live stream. All right, so back to action here in the top of the fourth. Lady Panthers trail 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle from here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Spalding coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. And here comes the 0 pitch from Parker to number 12, Maggie Groves, and it's popped up and foul. So 0-1 count here to Groves. That one's in there for a strike. Pardon me, that one's in there for a ball. Count goes to 1-1 here, I believe. Hits that one down the third base line and foul. Great snag right there by Coach Shannon for your Lady Panthers. Count will go to 1-2 here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Groves. And hits that one out to center field. Birmingham fields it, fires back into the infield, and a runner will be safe at first for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the fourth inning with no outs. Gracie Keeling back to the plate now for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. Runner on first for Lady Hornets. No outs here in the top of the fourth inning, and they lead 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers. And that first pitch from Parker is low for a ball. Count goes to 1-0 here. And that one's high. Count goes to 2-0. That one's outside. Count will go to 3-0 here to Keeling. And that one's outside as well, so she will walk down to first on ball 4. Runners at first and second now for the Lady Hornets with no outs here in the top of the fourth. Leading 1-0, and that will bring up Grayson Pierce to the plate now for Maumelle. And she lays down a bunt. Parker will field it, fire over to first for the first out. But off the sacrifice bunt, runners get to second and third for the Lady Hornets. With 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. That brings up number 13, Peyton Gober, to the plate now for the Lady Hornets. And here comes the 0 pitch from Parker. She lays down a bunt, and it's foul, so count will go to 0-1 here. Tries to lay down a bunt, pulls back, and that one's high. Count will go to 1-1. Tries to lay down a bunt. That one's high, though, so count will go to 2-1 here. Bunt's foul. Count goes 2-2. Two balls, two strikes here to Peyton Gober. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Parker, and swing and a miss there from Gober, and that will be the second out here for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the fourth. Kirsten Steele comes back to the plate now for the Lady Hornets. Runners on second and third for Maumelle, leading 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. On what is an absolute gorgeous day for some softball. So Kirsten Steele in the batter's box. She's ready to go for the Lady Hornets. Parker's ready to go in the circle. Runners on second and third for Lady Hornets. Two outs here in the top of the fourth, leading 1-0. And here comes the pitch from Parker, and fouls that one off for Steele. Count goes to 0-1. So 1 count here to Steele. She asks for time. Umpire grants it. Now she's ready. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Parker. Steele swings and misses at that second pitch. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 count here to Steele. Runners on second and third for the Lady Hornets. Two outs here for Maumelle, and leading 1-0 over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs. And here comes the 0-2 pitch from Parker. Outside, count goes 1-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Steele. And that will be the third out here for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Maumelle leads at 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball on 101.9 The Lake. So back to action here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Madison Clemens comes to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Trailing 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Clemens is ready, and she steps in against Layla Ward. And here comes the 0-0 pitch to Clemens, and she swings and misses for an 0-1 count. Comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's high. Pardon me, umpire says it's a strike. Count goes 0-2 here to Clemens. 0-2 pitch. Clemens hits that one out to the gap. Center fielder going for it, but she can't make the play on it as it drops, and Clemens will be safe at first with a single for your Lady Panthers. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Trailing 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. And here comes Jade Adamson to the plate now for Heber Springs with a runner on first and no outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ward is ready in the circle, and here comes the 0-0 pitch to Adamson. She tries to lay down a bunt. She lays it down, and Clemens will be safe at second. Adamson out at first. Adamson does her job on the sacrifice bunt as Clemens gets to second safely, and that will be 1 out here for the Lady Panthers now in the bottom of the fourth inning. So runner on second now for Heber Springs, trailing 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle and Allie Petritis. In the batter's box now for Heber Springs. Here comes the 0-0 pitch, and Petritis fouls that one off for a 0-1 count here. Comes the 0-1 pitch. It's inside to Petritis, and that will even the count at 1-1 here. Goes a 1-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. Count goes 2-1 here. That one's in there for a strike. Count will even at 2-2 here to Petritis. Comes a 2-2 pitch, and Petritis hits that one right back to the pitcher. She snags it and then tries to quick fire around to get Clemens at second, but Clemens quickly back to the bag. So 2 outs here now for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the fourth, and that will bring up Lakin Shannon. Runner on second for your Lady Panthers, 2 outs, trailing 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle, and here comes the 0-0 pitch to Shannon. It's low for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. That one's in there. Inside to Shannon. Count goes to 2-0 here. That one's inside. Pardon me, umpire says it's a strike. Count goes to 2-1. That one's high. Count goes to 3-1. Fouls that one off. Count will go to 3-2 here. Full count here to Shannon. Two outs for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss there from Shannon, and that is the third out here for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We head to the top of the fifth. The Maumelle Lady Hornets lead 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9 The Lake. Cowboy Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Panther Sports. At Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, they're known for something they best call cowboy courtesy, and that includes giving you the best customer service around. As 2021 winners of the GM Award for Excellence in Customer Service, we want to show you how hard work and dedication make a difference. Our factory-trained technicians are here to get you back on the road quickly and safely, so come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs or CowboyChevroletGMC.com.
Hey, Grayson is still warm up down on that other field.
I got down here I walked on over here and sat down. I could probably sit down and got out.
All right, back to action here in the top of the fifth inning, and that one was hit to Parker at the pitcher's mound there, and she fields it and fires over to Adamson at first for the first out for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the fifth. So Heber Springs trails 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle, and that one's taken low for a ball. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. And that one's low. Count goes 2-0 here. Hits that one past the second baseman there for your Lady Panthers, and she will be safe at first there for the Lady Hornets. That is Layla Ward for Maumelle. So Lady Hornets have a runner at first here with one out here in the top of the fifth inning, leading 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs. That brings up number 2, Peyton Hester, playing center field for the Lady Hornets today. Runner on first for the Lady Hornets, leading 1-0 here with one out. Here comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. It's high. Count goes to 1-0. Hits that one to the left fielder, and she fields it. She catches it for your Lady Panthers for the second out here for the Lady Hornets in the top of the fifth. And that will bring up number 22, Catherine Keeling, for the Lady Hornets. Two outs here for Maumelle in the top of the fifth with a runner on first, leading 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs. Keeling's ready. She's in the batter's box, and here comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. That one's high. Runner goes, and she will be out at second. Great throw right there from Maya Foster. We're going to have immediate protest right here from the Maumelle coach. He's arguing, and it does not look like he's going to have any success here. All right, so now we will have a discussion at the plate as the umpires will discuss it. So we will see how the protest turns out as runner is still staying at second for the Lady Hornets, and she is out. All right, so that's the third out here for your Lady Panthers. For the Lady Hornets here in the top of the fifth. A great throw right there from Maya Foster. Great job by Madison Clemens to lay down the tag. And that was the third out for the Lady Hornets in the top of the fifth as we will head to the bottom of the fifth inning. The Lady Hornets of Maumelle lead your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs 1-0 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers Softball on 101.9 The Lake. Environmental building maintenance and delivers the most outstanding restoration experience for residents in Panther Nation and Central Arkansas. EBM offers mold remediation, fire restoration, and water mitigation. The EBM team will complete every project with long-lasting results you can rely on. They provide honest services to restore your home back to its pre-damaged condition. For a free estimate, call Brad at 206-5007. EBM is a proud sponsor of Heber Springs Panther baseball and softball.
You gotta stay with them.
Hey, but don't go back out here. I'm I couldn't find it. 3 sets of legs between me and here. Yeah, it's a long way. I just wanted to ask you about pot.
All right, so back to action here in the bottom of the 5th inning, as that will bring up Gracie Parrish to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Lady Hornets of Maumelle lead at 1-0 here over your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis ace broadcast position. And Ward is ready, and here comes the 0-0 pitch to Parrish, and she pops that one up. Catcher tries to make a play on it, but Parrish will be safe at first. Catcher tried to dive from behind the plate and make the play, but she couldn't come up with the catch, and Parrish safe at first for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Looks like we may have a courtesy runner here for Parrish, and that is the case as number 9. That is Caitlin Pierce going out to run for your Lady Panthers. So courtesy runner for Parrish, and that will bring up Taya Sanders to the plate now for Heber Springs. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on first, and the Lady Hornets of Maumelle have a 1-0 lead here. So Ward's ready in the circle. Sanders is ready at the plate. Umpire's ready, and she bunts that one foul for an 0-1 count. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Sanders bunts that one down, and she's going to be thrown out at first. No, she is safe. As Sanders beats the throw from the third baseman, runners safe all around for your Lady Panthers at first and second. And now we will have a meeting in the infield right here at the mound for the Lady Hornets. Coach Dusty West wants to meet with his team as well, the Lady Panthers. All right, so after some discussions, we are ready to go here. So, Lady Panthers with runners at first and second here with no outs in the bottom of the 5th. Riley Birmingham at the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Trailing 1-0 here to the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. And here comes the 0-0 pitch to Birmingham. She tries to lay down a bunt, and that will be an 0-1 count here to Birmingham. Comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's high. Count goes to 1-1 here. Comes the 1-1 pitch to Birmingham. That one's inside. Count goes to 2-1. Birmingham swings and misses at that one. Count go even at 2-2 here. Comes a 2-2 pitch to Birmingham. It's in the dirt. Count goes to 3-2. Full count here to Birmingham. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th. with runners on first and second. Here comes the payoff pitch to Birmingham. It's inside. Umpire rings her up. Wow, that pitch looked inside there, but nothing less. Umpire rings her up on a third strike there for your Lady Panthers, and that will be the first out here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the fifth inning. Runners at first and second. Here comes Taylor Parker to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. And she takes a first pitch inside for a ball and a 1-0 count. Umpire calls time as he wants to sweep off the plate. One-0 count here to Taylor Parker. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Parker pops that one up to the center fielder. She's got it for the Lady Hornets. No tag up there from either of the runners for the Lady Panthers, as that will be 2 outs now here for Heber Springs in the bottom of the fifth. That brings up Maya Foster to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. 2 outs for Heber Springs in the bottom of the fifth inning. Trailing the Lady Hornets of Maumelle 1-0 with runners on first and second. And here comes the 0-0 pitch to Foster. Maya fouls that one off for an 0-1 count. Comes the 0-1 pitch to Foster. It's low for a ball. Count goes 1-1. Foster hits that one out to the center fielder, but it drops, and it's going to get a run in for your Lady Panthers to tie the ball game as Pierce comes in safe from second as she courtesy ran for Gracie Parrish and does a great job base running right there, coming in from second base to score for your Lady Panthers. And that will bring the score tied up at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Runners at first and second for your Lady Panthers with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Madison Clemens comes to the plate now for Heber Springs, and we're going to have Coach Dusty West make some adjustment here. We're going to have a courtesy runner for Maya Foster here, as Emma Reynolds will run for Maya Foster. All right, so Clemens is ready. She's in the batter's box. Clemens swings and misses for an 0-1 count. So game is tied 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle here in the bottom of the fifth inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Clemens swings and misses at that one as well. Count will go to 0-2. That one's outside to Clemens. Count goes to 1-2 here. Throw it down to first, and runners are going to go. Runners will be safe at second and third for your Lady Panthers off that pass ball right there. As catcher threw down to first, it went underneath the first baseman's glove and out into right field. So Lady Panthers go on that pass ball, safe at second and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Game tied at 1-1, and here comes the 0-2 pitch to Clemens. Pardon me, that hits her. So she will walk down to first as on a hit by pitch. The Lady Panthers will have the bases loaded here for Jade Adamson. And now we're going to have a discussion here and we're going to have a pitching change for the Lady Hornets, as that will bring up number 9, Gracie Keeling. She will come in from her shortstop position and pitch for the Lady Hornets now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, so we are ready as Keeling is ready in the circle. Bases loaded for your Lady Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th. Game tied at 1-1. And that first pitch in there to Adamson is a ball for a 1-0 count. Adamson hits that one to the first baseman. That will be the 3rd out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 5th. But the Lady Panthers tie it up 1-1 here as we head to the top of the 6th. Once again, your score tied 1-1 here as we head to the top of the 6th inning between Heber Springs and Maumelle. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9 The Lake. Get your vehicle looking its best at Super Splash Car Wash. Check out the all-new ceramic wax at Super Splash Car Wash. This ceramic wax protects your paint against harmful contaminants that can cause damage. Try out the brand new vacuums installed and ready for your car or truck's dirt. A clean car says a lot about you, so have the best looking car on the road with the help of the Super Splash Car Wash crew. Go Panthers from the Super Splash Car Wash crew. All right, back to action here in the top of the 6th inning. From right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, Maumelle and Heber Springs tied at 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Catherine Keeling leading off this top of the 6th for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. And here comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. In there for a strike for an 0-1 count. Comes the 0-1 pitch. And Keeling sends that one out to the left fielder. She comes on for it and makes the catch for your Lady Panthers. That will be the first out here for the Lady Hornets in the top of the 6th inning. That will bring up number 12. That is Maggie Groves for the Lady Hornets now. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Tied at 1-1, and she hits that one to Parrish over at third. She rockets it over to Adamson at first for the second out in the top of the sixth. That will bring up Gracie Keeling, who's now in the circle for the Lady Hornets. 2 outs here for Maumelle in the top of the sixth. Score tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. Comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. That one's high. Count goes to 1-0. Comes the 1-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Pops that one up. Clemens coming on from short, and she's got it for your Lady Panthers. That's the third out here in the top of the sixth for the Lady Hornets. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Score tied at 1-1 here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. You're listening and watching to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9 The Lake. Back to action here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Score tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the AFL Davis Ace broadcast position. Ali Petritis leads off the bottom of the sixth for your Lady Panthers and takes the first pitch for a strike. Swings and misses at that second one for a strike as well. Count will go to 0-2 here to Petritis. 0-2 count here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits that one down the line. First base, gathers it, does the first baseman, and steps on the bag for the first out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the sixth. Score tied at 1-1 here between your Heber Springs Lady Panthers and the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. Lake and Shannon comes to the batter's box now for your Lady Panthers with one out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Keeling on the mound now for the Lady Hornets, and Shannon swings and fouls that one off for an 0-1 count. That one's outside. Count goes to 1-1. That one's in there for a strike. Count will go to 1-2 here to Lake and Shannon. Looks like most of the baseball team has arrived. Cheer on the Lady Panther softball team. That one's outside to Shannon. Count goes 2-2. Here comes 2-2 pitch from Keeling. Shannon fouls that one off. Stays alive at 2-2 here. Shannon swings and misses. That'll be strikeout for the Lady Panthers. And the second out here in the bottom of the sixth. That will bring up Gracie Parrish for your Lady Panthers. Score tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Make sure you come out and watch the Lady Panthers play some softball. Swing and a miss there from Parrish on that first pitch for an 0-1 count. That one's in there for a strike as well. Count goes 0-2 here to Parrish. Parrish fouls that one off, stays alive with an 0-2 count. That one's in there for a strike and a strikeout for your Lady Panthers. So that'll be the third out here in the bottom of the sixth. We will head to the top of the seventh inning. Score tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther softball on 101.9 The All right, so back to action here in the top of the seventh inning from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. Scores tied between your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs and the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. And here comes the 0 pitch from Parker to number 3. That is Grayson Pierce. For a 1-0 count. That one's inside. Count goes 2-0. That one's inside. Count goes to 3-0 here to Grayson Pierce. That was in there for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. Fouls that one off. Makes the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Score tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. in the top of the 7th inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Grayson Pierce. No outs for the Lady Hornets. And that one's in there for a ball, so she will walk down to first on ball 4. Looks like they want a courtesy runner for her possibly. And it looks like that's what we will get. So courtesy runner for the Lady Hornets. And that will bring up number 13, Peyton Gober. For Maumelle with no outs here in the top of the 7th inning, with the game tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. Here comes the 0 pitch from Parker. She squares to bunt, fouls it off, and that will be an 0-1 count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Tries to bunt at that one well and misses, so count will go to 1-1. Bunts that one down, and it's caught. And the second runner, the runner trying to get back to first, is out, as Gracie Parrish came in and was able to catch the bunt from Peyton Gober right there, and then she fired over to first as the runner had left the bag, and they were able to get both runners there. So 2 outs now here for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle in the top of the 7th, and that will bring up Kirsten Steele for the Lady Hornets with 2 outs here. So we are set here. Here comes the 0-0 pitch. And that one's high to Steele. Count goes to 1-0. Swing and a miss there on that one for a 1-1 count. That was in the dirt. Count goes to 2-1. And she hits that one past Gross at second. Shannon fields it, fires into the infield, and Steele will be safe at first with a single right there for the Lady Hornets. So Lady Hornets have a runner at first with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Number 15, Pristina Cunningham to the plate now for Maumelle. Score tied at 1-1 here. Here comes the pitch, and it's high for a 1-0 count. Hits that one foul. Count goes to 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Parker. That one's high. Foster throws down to check on the runner at first. Count will go to 2-1 here. Swing and a miss there at that one for a 2-2 count here. That one's outside. Count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Pristina Cunningham. Comes a pale pitch. Swing and a miss there from Cunningham. And that will be the 3rd out here in the top of the 7th for the Lady Hornets. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Your score is tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panther Softball on 101.9 The Lake. Back to action here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Score tied at 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Billy Smallwood coming to you live from the FL Davis Ace broadcast position. And Molly Smith has come in to take some hacks for your Lady Panthers. And she takes the first pitch and swings and misses for an 0-1 count. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses at that one as well for an 0-2 count. Score tied 1-1 here between Heber Springs and Maumelle here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's outside to Smith, and she takes the count to 1-2 here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and Molly pops that one up. No one will make a play on it as that one will be foul, and Molly will come back, stay alive at 1-2. So 1-2 count here to Smith. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Keeling. Molly lays off that one as it evens the count up at 2-2. Here comes 2-2 pitch. That one's in there for strike 3. So first out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 7th inning. Score still tied at 1-1 here. Riley Birmingham comes to the plate now for Heber Springs. See if she can get something into the gap here and maybe see if she can run a little bit. Here comes the 0-0 pitch. It's inside, but the umpire says it's a strike, so count goes to 0-1. Comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's in there for a strike as well. Count goes to 0-2 here to Birmingham. Swing and a miss there from Birmingham. And that will be the second out here for your Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Parker comes to the plate now for your Lady Panthers. Score still tied at 1-1 here. Taylor hit a home run against White County Central last week. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. That one's low. Count goes 1-1. That one's inside. Count goes to 2-1 here. That one's outside. Count will go to 3-1 here to Parker. Swing and a miss there from Parker. Count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here. She hits that one to the shortstop. She fields it, fires over to first, and Parker is out at first for the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 7th. So we will head to extra innings. So free baseball here, not baseball, but free softball here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex, as we will head to extra innings to try to actually, Panther fans, I do not know if we were heading to extra innings because we've just got some discussions. Okay, yes, we are headed to extra innings. All right, so we will head to the top of the 8th inning. Score tied 1-1 here between your Lady Panthers of Heber Springs and the Maumelle Lady Hornets. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball on 101.9 The Lake.
She said that she thinks we should have won. You got a picture to get the trophy, but you just Wait.
All right, so we are ready to go here in the top of the 8th inning. Of course, the rules are the ghost runner at second, so runner at second for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. And Layla Ward lays down a bunt, but umpire says she left the box too early, so she is out. So an out there for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle, and we are going to have a discussion here. So the Lady Hornet coach discussing with the umpire right there about that last call. All right, so we are ready. One out here for the Lady Hornets. Top of the 8th inning. Runner on second. And Peyton Hester at the plate for the Lady Hornets. And she hits that one foul. Count goes 0-1. And that one's hit to Parrish. She tries to make a play on it from third base, but just out of her reach right there. So Hester will still be at the plate with an 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Parker. That one's way high. Runner's going to head to third. Throw from Foster down to third, but runner is safe. Count is 1-2 here. Score still tied 1-1. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Barker. And that one's laid down. It's foul. Another foul ball bunt, and that is the second out for the Lady Hornets in the top of the 8th inning. Runner on third, Catherine Keeling heads to the plate now for the Lady Hornets of Maumelle. Score still tied 1-1 here. Here comes the 0-0 pitch from Parker. And that one's fouled off. Count goes to 0-1. That one's in there for a strike. Oh, 0-2 count here to Keeling. Runner on third for the Lady Hornets. Top of the 8th inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits that one foul. Stays alive at 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. And she hits that one out to Birmingham. Going back for it. She's got it for your Lady Panthers. And that is the third out for the Lady Hornets here in the top of the 8th inning. So we will head to the bottom of the 8th. Score still tied 1-1 here. Lady Panthers will get the ghost runner on second. Technically, it's not really a ghost runner. They put a runner on second. And we will have some Lady Panthers come up here in the bottom of the 8th. You're watching and listening to Heber Springs Lady Panthers softball, 101.9 The Lake. as we are ready to go here in the bottom of the 8th. Score tied at 1-1. Runner on second. Maya Foster comes to the plate here for your Lady Panthers. And that pitch is low to Foster for a 1-1 count. 1-0 count, pardon me. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Foster. She hits that one down the line, foul, and that will even the count at 1-1 here. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Foster hits that one past the second base. Parker coming in. She's safe, and the Lady Panthers walk it off against the Maumelle Lady Hornets from right here at the Heber Spring Sports Complex. Great job right there by Maya Foster, hitting it right up center field, right past second base. Parker got her wheels running, and she sped around third base and slid into home as the Lady Panthers walk-off winners here in the bottom of the 8th inning against the Maumelle Lady Hornets. Your Lady Panthers win it by a final of 2-1 here, and that will improve your Lady Panthers to 8-6 overall on the season. This was a non-conference game, so conference record stays at 2-2, but Lady Panthers improved to 8-6 on the overall season, and that will bring the Maumelle Lady Hornets to 11-7 overall. They will stay at 6-2 in conference, obviously, because this is not a conference game. But we will be back in action next week with either Panther baseball or softball. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream today. For everybody at 101.9 The Lake, Allie Sugg, Billy Morgan, Billy Smallwood, and everybody at 101.9 The Lake. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to today's live stream. Once again, your final from right here at the Heber Springs Sports Complex. Your Heber Springs Lady Panthers, a walk-off winner against the Maumelle Lady Hornets. 2-1 here from the Heber Springs Sports Complex. We will see you